Hello everyone, this is Tormuse, and I'm going to pick up where I left off my survival mode game, which somehow, in defiance of tradition, I've managed to not die so far. Let's see how long I can continue to not die. I managed to burn through all of my all that meat that I collected off the deer. Wow, I got below 30 kilos in carrying capacity. How did I manage that? That's cool. I'm still carrying the tools. Wasn't I planning to leave them behind? Why don't I repair the hammer while I'm at it? Why the heck not? Oh, you need fir firewood to repair it? I was fully expecting it to require metal, but okay. What do you get from harvesting it? Fir firewood and metal, okay. Interesting. Okay, well, maybe when I come across fir firewood, I'll keep that in mind, I guess. But yeah. I've been in the habit of carrying far too much stuff with me. Yeah, how did I get that low in carrying capacity? I don't even remember. Yeah. But I'm still going to leave the toolbox behind. Oops. Don't want to carry more than is necessary, and I'm sure I'm carrying way more than is necessary, truth be told. I don't have a lot of sticks. Did I decide I was gonna make fish hooks, or you know what? I'm gonna make some fish hooks, just for the sake of making them. Takes 20 minutes. Go for it. They're pretty light, right? Yeah, it's 0.03 kilos, so it's whatever. I'm hoping that eventually I'll get a chance to do some fishing. And how am I doing for water? Oh, just over a liter. Yeah, I'm low on food and water at the moment. I expect that once I pass through the rear of this place, that I'm going to be cattails galore, and I'll get a lot of food on the way to Pleasant Valley. So I should be okay. I believe there's a deer carcass in the way too, so I can, you know, in the usual interests of efficiency, it's over here, right? In the interest of efficiency, I can cook up the deer meat while melting snow for water. Okay, so where am I? I'm over here. And is there anything of note over here? Okay. Yeah, so that leads down here, leads onward into the winding river, and eventually back to Pleasant Valley. But if I go along here, this leads back inside, but it also, assuming that this functions the same way as other games that I played in this region, I believe there's a deer carcass here. This is... Again, a bit of a fear of heights, that gives me the heebie-jeebies walking on the edge of a precipice like that. But okay. Should I start the fire up first, or let's extract the meat. How cold is it? Let's start the fire. Let's just start a fire up right here. heat. Oh crap! Can I not start it up here? Can I not put a fire here? I'm sure I started fires up here before. Oh! I saw a spot. Come on, the torch is burning out. Where's the pixel? Just another pixel hunt as usual. Okay. Don't use the fire stick. Use the torch. Wilderness kitchen. Okay, there we go. 95% chance. I haven't completed researching it. What? Well, start the fire using one that I have completed the research for. I didn't. I thought I finished reading. Yeah, I thought I finished reading that one. I thought I finished reading all of the wilderness kitchen ones. Stand corrected, I guess. There we go. Put this down. Okay, let's throw some reclaimed wood on there. How's the temperature here? -2, okay. Okay, cook up that venison. It takes 51 minutes. So that'll give me time to... Oh shoot, I meant to start the water while I was doing that. I did this wrong. Oh well. Nom nom nom.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Let's get some water going. Get some more water going. Let's drink some water. How's the temperature here? 5 degrees. Let's throw some more wood on there. Try not to step in the fire. If he'd stepped in the fire while I was trying to step up there, I would have been really annoyed. Do I even have anything to treat a burn? I don't know. That's fine. Okay, let's... 30 minutes? Go for it.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
A bit of damage there, oh well. Maybe I should cook something up for, no, just get some more water going. I'm gonna fully harvest this deer carcass. I'm freezing a bit in doing so, but...
So cold.
It's okay.
Just want to lay down for a bit.
I didn't take much damage from it. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Cook up something to give me a warming up benefit, and it'll be fine. It'll be all good. Got the herbal tea. Might just do one of those. How are we doing for water now? Is 3 liters enough? I think I want to get some more. And I hear a wolf close-ish by. It's gonna harass me if I'm carrying the deer parts, so I will drop these off inside. Hell, might as well do that right now. Can I get back here in time before the water finishes? I'm sure I can. I'm sure it's fine. Okay. Right over here. Drop the deer hide and the guts and the guts. And just try to remember that they're here. And this annoyingly can't go back out the same way. I have to find my way to the door which leads back again. I think it's this way. I think. Or am I turned around? What am I doing? Or shoot. I don't know. Yeah, because this is a dead end. It feels weird to have to go downstairs for this. It should be on the same level, right? That would be more logical. Let's go back upstairs again. Try to remember. Is there anything here? I think I got everything that's over here. It's not... Okay. Let's not dawdle too much. I can do this. Lots of, like, crates and stuff. Like, if I needed more wood for starting a fire, there's, like, wood all over the place here. Yeah, okay, so you go downstairs, then you go upstairs again. But this didn't... That staircase wasn't high up enough to be on the same level. Well, that doesn't make sense. How's that at the same level? It feels like I went a lot further downstairs than upstairs there. Weird. Oh well. I can get there before the water boils. It's all good. What's the wolf barking at me for? Where is the wolf? It's playing music that suggests that it's stalking me, but it's like it can't be anywhere near me. I mean, I'm assuming it's down there. It sounds pretty distant. I got back here in plenty of time. How was my wood carrying capacity? 23. Should I get another dose of water going? I guess it'll get me up to like 4 liters. You know, it'll last me for a while. I do want to get moving though. Let's get the herbal tea going with that. Got 5 of them. I don't really need the recovery benefit from that. I'm gonna harvest this thing into a stick. Yeah, this is fine. And then throw the stick on there. I'm gonna want to grab a torch from this shortly. Get a little 110 calories out of that. Pick us up. Grab it. Oh. I was gonna say grab a torch, but I'm like, I was exactly 1 minute too late for that. Okay, here we go. Got our torch to help keep wolves at bay, maybe, hopefully. I mean, we're just gonna take a peek around here. Is there anything here? No? No? Okay. Guess I'm going across here again. Back the other way. Okay. I'm alright. Does have to be nerve-wracking. It's fine, it's okay. It's easy as falling off a log. That's a terrible expression. So yeah, I've got my torch handy just in case the wolf decides to bug me. I can just scare him away, hopefully. I'm hearing crows. I think there might be a body around here. Like, not a deer body this time, like a human body. Yeah, up there. How do I get up there? I do recall, like, I got up there before in a previous game, but it was, like, tricky, and I don't remember how I did it. I sort of wandered around for a while until I got up there. I'll touch the cairn. Lost cairn. Seriously though, where is that wolf that I heard? I don't want to catch me off guard or anything. Is it down here? I see a bunny. I do not see a wolf. Oh, are you kidding? Dropping the torch. Dropping the torch made the bunny run away. That's silly. Seriously, where's the wolf? That totally hit the bunny. Let's keep this thing going. Torch going, because if I do get the bunny successfully, I'm going to want to cook it up, which means starting up another fire. Go, 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 go! Get him, get him! Break his neck! Aw. I always feel a little bad about that. I mean, I don't know. Like the, I don't know, something about how he takes one last look at the bunny after breaking its neck. Like, it's I mean, it's a logical thing to do. I'm not going to burn a book this time. Save the book burning for when I have more urgent need of it. It is... Now is the wolf coming?
Come on.
Can I cancel? If he comes at me while I'm making the fire, it's going to be troublesome. Okay.
Turned out pretty well.
Oof. Direct hit. Okay. Let's harvest a bunny. A little bit of extra food. And let's cook them up. And just for the heck of it, let's get some water going while we're at it. It's 30 minutes. Okay, if he's just hanging out there, then whatever. I'm gonna... minutes to do that. Suits me fine. The cooking should be done by now. Let's nom that bunny. Nom nom nom. Should I get more going? Might as well. So 40 minutes, let's just throw another piece of reclaimed wood on there. And while that's going, harvest the rest of the bunny. Roll it off by hand because it's faster than using the hacksaw for some reason. And then throw the bunny. I'm gonna have to go back and throw the bunny bits in there. And what the hell? Let's cook something. Cook up the reishi mushrooms. Just for the warming up benefit and all that. Is that the wolf in the distance? Ugh. It's gonna hurt. I wanted to go pick up those cattails. Can I do that without him harassing me? Because I do need food. I'm getting a little desperate for that at this point. Like, the deer meat was great, the bunny meat was great, but... yeah. Darn it. Yeah, It's looking like he's gonna be harassing me for a while. It's my last bit of wood. What to do, what to do? He's unwilling to cross the fire to get to me. But, yeah, I don't know, like, seriously, like, I probably my best bet is to hurl another torch at him and, while he's running away, make my own run for it. But I should drop the bunny bits off inside so that they can dry and so that he won't harass me all the way to Pleasant Valley. It's a pretty good torch. Okay, just extinguish that. I guess, okay. Throw a couple of sticks on that to keep it going, so it'll still be going when I get back. Hopefully. Just gonna drop the bunny bits off. And then actually, hopefully, maybe actually get on with my mission here. It'd be nice if I could get some, rabbit skin mittens at some point. How's the temperature, by the way? Nice warm, huh? I might just lay my bedroll down, grab an hour here. Should I break some stuff down and get some more wood? Because I'm, like, kind of out of wood at this point. Just a little troubling. Also close to exhaustion point, which is also a little troubling. I'm being terribly inefficient, probably, like, going back for this silly little thing. You know, just for the... But, you know, I mean, like, if I decide to make clothing out of the, you know, the deer hide or the bunny hide, it is a bit of an investment. Let's make a note of this. Damn, charcoal feathers, tools, metal. Also, deer hide, bunny pelt. Oops. Control the arrow key doesn't go back a word. Okay. Deer hide, bunny pelt, guts. Okay. Okay, continuing to get ever hungrier. I do not want to reach starvation level because then my inventory capacity gets reduced. Like, permanently or until I'm able to keep it above starvation levels for 3 days. More likely permanently, because I haven't shown myself to be the best at keeping myself alive in this challenge, in this difficulty level. I mean, like, I'm doing okay in this game so far, but like this particular run, but oh right, I said I was gonna, well, I was thinking of breaking down a crate or two, but I should probably really get on the move here. How's the temperature now? -3. Not the greatest. I wonder if I should grab an hour of sleep while it's still relatively not cold. God, there's that damn wolf. I think he's gonna trouble me all the way back, all the way where I'm going. How many torches I got? I've got 6. Stick back from this. Yeah, and it's starting to get dark. I'm thinking I'm gonna light this guy up, throw at the wolf, and then just get a move on, get running. Okay, 2 more sticks on here. Keep it going a little while longer, just in case. Okay, hope I don't regret this. Hope I don't make a mistake. Oh. Here we go.
Anything right about now.
This is win-win. I can get some cattails. If he doesn't bug me, then he doesn't. Oh. I think I botched the timing of that throw. That's okay, my fire's still going here. It's all good. Seriously. Your throws suck, Mackenzie. Okay, if he's in whimper mode, then I can grab this torch and run like heck.
I think I need to lay down.
And, are there any more cattail stalks around here? Take any I can get. At my nearest opportunity, I need to get some more sticks or any other kind of firewood, because I burned through all my firewood. What's up here? Is this the path that leads to that, the corpse? How do you get up there? This feels vaguely familiar. Yeah, I'm getting close to exhaustion level. I need to lie down at some point soon. Yeah, this feels familiar. This feels right. I think this might be where the body is. Like, I mean, I could just lay on the bed, roll back in the dam, and oh really? I was thinking it was like, you know, dead human body, but hey, okay. Oh, what am I doing starting this fire up when I don't have anything to burn? Oh well, it's good practice. I'm gonna advance my fire starting ability. Yeah, seriously though, oh hell. Here, here I'm thinking, oh, I can pick up the, no, I have to, shoot. Okay, how long does it take to harvest this? 17 minutes? Okay. I can throw a book onto the fire, which keeps it going for the duration of that 17 minutes. And then I've got nothing to keep it going to. I can throw a couple of books on there. I don't like throwing books on for keeping the fire duration because that's going to take an hour. It's going to take an hour to cook. Shoot. Okay. Whatever. Okay. This is all like not very well executed. Whatever. Ooh. Very close to starvation levels. Oh, my food meter's in the red. That's not good. Just gobble up some cattail stalks. I think I am gonna have to, like, sleep back here after all. Can I just lay this out here? What's the temperature like out here? I can get away with here. Let's grab an hour's sleep out here. You know, fight off the cabin fever.
Getting dark out here.
Risk.
Time to look for shelter.
I want to get as much sleep outdoors as I can to stave off the cabin fever effect. And then I'm gonna run back inside. I better get back inside. Inside the dam. Shoot. Oh, I just heard the wolf just killed a bunny. Okay, so current plan is
All I can think about is food.
gonna spend the night in the dam. I thought I was setting out now. Demonstrating that I'm bad at setting out when I intend to, I guess. Oh well. And great, I can't bloody see
Can't use
anything.
my hands.
What the? What was that noise? Not quite where I expected to be. Isn't there a staircase or something here? This staircase? Yeah, okay. I'm like... Nothing's where I expected to be. Okay, just for the sake of not dying by accidentally stepping off the edge, let's get the lantern up.
It's making me feel tired.
I'm gonna subsist on cattail stalks for the night. You know, and I'm gonna break down some like crates and stuff
So cold.
for make sure I have. There's no charcoal there. Yeah, I'm gonna break down some crates or something. And in the morning, start up another fire, cook the meat, cook up some herbal tea, I guess, get another warming up bonus going, and then actually properly set out like I intended. Okay, I think that's enough filled up there. What do I do for torches? Let's break this thing down. Just have one more stick. I just need to find one single solitary pixel that this thing will let me sleep on. There we go. Expired in progress. Oh great, we've got a blizzard going on. Lovely. At least I didn't get caught out in the blizzard. You know, small mercies and all that. It's fine. How are we? Respected day, it's... Let's grab a few more hours. So there's some light, and then let's start smashing stuff. Alright, what are we gonna smash? That's metal. I don't want a metal chair. Is there something made of wood around here? How about this ladder? You can't smash the ladder? Ah, here we go, crates. There's cloth in that one, okay. Don't want to get so hungry that I reach starvation levels. Just check to see if there's anything inside the crates. Nothing? Oh well.
We're gonna need to eat soon.
Yes, yes you will, Mackenzie. You'll need to eat soon indeed. Hopefully you'll be eating the venison in your pack. Cooked. Not, yeah, don't be eating raw meat.
I could eat anything right now.
Why do you have to go through this long convoluted path to get back and forth? I should have smashed that crate, it's in my way. Oh well. Alright. Let's go back to the site of the okay, so it's windy. Can I find a suitable spot out of the wind to start a fire? So I think the spot which I just went down there, I don't think that's going to work. This spot over here, which I just did, might work. It's worth a try. It means going off, crossing this thing again. Food meters almost at starvation level. I'll grab eat one of my remaining cattail stalks before it reaches 0. Hopefully the venison will sustain me until yeah, anyway. Okay, is this suitably sheltered from the wind? Like, it's got stuff on all sides. Like, theoretically the wind shouldn't be able to get at it, right? Just get this out of the red. Too windy to light torch, damn it! Is there anywhere else? Okay, well... how about over here? Okay. Okay. Hopefully this spot will be okay, and the wind isn't going to blow the fire out. I'll be able to cook up the meat, and then everything will be okay. Let's hope.
Turned out pretty well.
Cook venison, cook venison, add the reclaimed wood. How's the temperature here? -3. Give it a moment for the temperature to climb a bit. Let's throw one more piece of wood on there. always trying to think of ways to be efficient and stuff. Like, what can I do at the same time as this? This only takes 30 minutes to cook though. Like I would like to, I don't know, like smash something for more wood or read another hour of the book. Actually, how long does it take to smash this? It's 3 hours? Gets you 60 in wood. I can't just smash one of the pallets, I have to smash all of them? Oh, whatever. Probably best if I stay here by the... stay by the fire warm as much as possible. I would like, oh, I know what I can do. Survey local area. There you go. That just goes to show there's like nothing here. There's no cattail stalks, no reishi mushrooms, no more carcasses, nothing. Get more water going. How am I doing for water? Got 3 liters. I'm okay for water for a while. But I've got the inventory capacity for it, so we'll just keep going, why not? Yeah. So that wolf, I hope it's not gonna bug me, but probably will. Yeah. This deer meat will it'll sustain me for a while. It'll long enough for me to get to Pleasant Valley. If I can keep the wolf off my back, and I can hopefully, now that I don't have the stink lines going on, maybe he won't bug me. So I hope. Where are my skills? Hey, my carcass harvesting is up there. Cooking is not bad too. It's cool. Yeah, at some point I'd like to finish reading that cooking book. I mean, sooner rather than later if possible, just because herbal tea, heck. Okay, drink up the tea. Okay, temperature meter is up at the top. I've got the warming up benefit. And let's drink a bit of water just to... I only have 2 cattail sockets, the last of my food. How are we doing for torches? I still got 6 of them? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, the wind sounds like it's died down. So hopefully, keep this torch going. I have to cross this damn thing again. If I can keep the torch going all the way down there. I can keep the wolf away from me, and then make a proper run for it, and actually get onto this darn thing. The crows are all flying over the deer carcass over there. I'm not going to finish harvesting it. Even though I don't have enough. I don't currently have enough deer hides to make the deer hide pants or deer hide boots. If I don't have enough to make those, then like collecting deer hides is kind of pointless. Getting snow blindness from the glare off the snow. Okay, where's the wolf? Is there anything over here? Maybe I'm misremembering. I thought there were like reishi mushrooms in this area. Okay, whatever. Let's not stick around here. The wolf might come back. I don't know how far his patrol route goes. Is that a bunny I see? Great, so much for keeping the wolf at bay. Here, I'm just tracking another one. Or tracking it all over again. Where'd the other bunny go? Crap. Can I light it up in time? Ah, apparently not. I almost made it. It's down to the last fraction of a second. Oh well. He's sending it right towards me. It bounced over his friggin' head. What can I get out of this? I'm just curious. It takes an hour and a half. I don't know if I want to spend that amount of time for... I would like some more sticks. In fact, I'm going to break down a branch. Just take 10 minutes for that. Might not be the most cost-effective use of time, but I didn't like running out of firewood earlier. And sticks are helpful for keeping the temperature of the fire up. Would still like to catch that other bunny. I mean, if I'm gonna get the little stink line effect, I might as well go all in. Yeah, like I said, I mean, realistically, yeah, it makes sense. You would want to look at the bunny again to make sure it's dead before continuing, but it's just somehow it just feels gratuitous. Like, look at that dead bunny. Poor thing. Now I'm hearing crows. Is there another body? Oh, hey, there's a. Oh, what have we here? Yeah, just shows it's worth following the sounds of the crows. You never know what you're gonna find. Okay. Found a dead body and a backpack. Has there been a backpack that actually had something in it so far this game? Sometimes I wonder why bother. Any coal in here? Would like some more coal. Okay, I'm at the level of carrying capacity where I'm like encumbered here, so yeah, let's start up a fire. Let's cook up bunnies. Probably not gonna bother. I'm probably not gonna bother harvesting the other bits of them because just because yeah, just burn the sticks. Save the books for when it's more urgent. But yeah, what was I trying to say? Oh, no, I should have harvested the meat out of them before starting the fire. That would have made
That
sense.
didn't work.
Yeah, whatever. Made my choice. I already used up the fire striker to start this thing. I might as well keep going.
Come on. All right.
Alright. Harvest these up. Take 13 minutes to get that bit of meat. Cook that up. And while that's cooking, get the other 1.5 kilograms. That was a healthy bunny. Taken in the prime of his life. So yeah, there really is nothing else in here, right? I wonder if maybe I should get a few more of these guys, just in case. I mean, if the only way they're useful is if like a wolf gets me and gives me an infection risk, in which case I'm probably already dead anyway. But you know, just in case I am able to survive a wolf attack. I mean, I've got the hammer and the pry bar for fighting them off, which are not ideal weapons for that, but you know. Okay. Cook the rest of the bunny there. That's 38 minutes, that's 4 minutes. Yeah, little things like this help me feel better about my chances of survival. Heat that up. Get some water going for the heck of it. I'm here, it's here, might as well get water. Let's get some more sticks. Already at the point where it's getting dark out. think I'm just gonna drop the remaining two bunnies here. This is I don't want wolves harassing me all the way to Pleasant Valley. Maybe I'll come back to this bunny later. I don't know. How many sticks have I got now? 26. I feel a lot better about my burnables supply now. Hey, got my food meter filled up pretty well now. Do need to get a move on. I don't really have anything left to cook except for a few more. Got the birch bark, which I want to save. I've got 3 more herbal teas, which I'd also like to save. So I guess I'm doing without. I'm doing without the warming up benefit for now. Keep the torch going is in the off chance that I run into the wolf again, which isn't really an off chance in grand scheme of things. Wait, am I going the wrong way? Okay, right. I'm all turned around. Silly me. Just follow the winding river. Oh. Is the winding river splitting up here? I think I'm not sure which way to go. Okay, this side's blocked, so I do want to go this way. You know, and here I was thinking, oh, I'll just pick up all the cattails along the way, along the path, along the winding river, and really weren't that many cattails so far. The cairn? Yeah, you'll touch it, sure. Do I get anything for touching the cairns? Is this just the other side of that blockage there? Brain risk went away when I dropped the torch, and then it just comes back again. Because running just tired me out just that little bit necessary to... Yeah, oh well. Trying to remember, is there a cave in the path back? Like, I'm trying to remember if I have to go in a cave on the way to Pleasant Valley. Like, is it like extra prudent for me to keep this torch going? For that purpose? For lighting up the cave? Can't remember. I'm gonna keep it going all the same. Okay. think that's all the cattails around here. Take it with bacon pieces of stick, although I probably have enough sticks for the moment now, so. Oh, rose hips. And I think I already have a set of rose hips, so these will give me just enough to make rose hip tea. And that gives me another warming up benefit. Not to mention cooking experience. Yeah, see, there's a cave here. Now, is this like the kind of cave which needs to be... Okay, good. Yeah, it's a good thing I had the torch lit then. Excellent. Suits me fine. And maybe I can find some coal along the way. That'd be cool. It would be cool. It would be coal. I'm not going to bother picking up the sticks. I've got enough for the moment. Keeping an eye out for any other things to pick up, though. Lots of cairns around here for some reason. That guy. Okay, that's back where I came. This is... what is this? There you go. Having coal in my inventory helps me feel a lot better about my survival chances in this thing. Because this difficulty level sometimes throws some really bitter cold at you. I've seen it go as low as like -50. So having bits of coal which bring it up by 20 degrees at a time, very helpful.
Feels like something is sapping my energy.
On to the next torch. Got 3 left. Can, you know, if the torch, the previous torch does burn out, I can light it up again with the fire striker. I'm just trying to preserve the fire striker as much as possible. Shoot, which way do I want to go? It's diversion like this, I don't know. I mean, I do kind of want to explore all avenues since more coal. I have a feeling this is leading to a dead end. That suits me fine. Got a big old pile of coal now.
Something's gotta go.
Which is like really weighing me down, but that's okay. I'll sort it out. Sort it out when I get a free moment. Don't want my torch to go to waste here. Oh, darn it. Which way? Which way? Backpack. Oh, and there's a campfire? Okay. Reclaimed wood? Take it. Okay, this is really slowing me down now. Jeez. There's another path to go. Is this back the way I came? Shoot. All turned around. Darn it. Okay, did I come in from this direction? I'm trying to remember. Okay, I'm really slow down here. 37 kilos. I mean, if I just take some time to sleep, it'll, well, maybe I should start up a fire here just to, is this a dead end? Whoa, it rolled away from me. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, shoot. Might be prudent to just start a fire here. And, lie down for a bit. Rebuild my collection of torches. Get some experience.
Why didn't that work?
Get some experience building fires while I'm at it. Why not?
Come on. I'm so tired. I could just lay down right here.
There you go. Grab a couple hours. Throw one more piece of reclaim boot on that. Let's reclaim these torches here. Maybe I'm being foolish doing that. I mean, there's sticks all over the place. I just left a whole bunch of sticks behind. Reclaiming the torches into sticks is probably the kind of thing that should only be done when just don't have access to sticks for whatever reason. Yeah. That reminds me. Yeah, prepare the rose hips. Okay, so is that enough? Okay. Sorry, competing thoughts going on in my head. You know, competing priorities, things I want to talk about, think about, whatever. Let's rebuild the torch supply. Is that excessive? Maybe. Putting 2 of them instead of 1. 6 seems like a good number of torches. Should I get more water while I'm here? Probably not. Fairly weighed down as it is. Let's just get 1 more torch and then let's...
Not sure why I feel so tired.
Oh, hey. I think that's the way I want to go. much coal did I get, by the way? Got 13 pieces of coal. Nice. Those will suit me just fine for quite a while, I expect. It's like 3.9 kilos of extra stuff to carry, but, you know. I can hear the wind howling out there. Probably going to want to sleep this off before I head out. Okay, so that's the entrance, right? So, why don't I... Okay, as long as if I keep my direction facing here properly, I can extinguish this torch, and then put it away, and then tilt it down so it look at the bedroll. Drink water. And I can sleep here. It's warm in this cave. I think the cave is still considered outside, so I'm, you know, helping stave off the cabin fever effect, while still getting the sleep benefit. I can sleep the night away, and it'll be daytime when I go out, and that'll be nice. While I'm here, let's prepare these rosehips, since it can be done in the dark. Helps pass a bit of time, and I'll have them ready when I need them. Just get that alertness meter right up to the top. And then pick this up, and then look straight up, and it should be right. Pegs right there. Yay! Okay. So, in a state where I'm getting hungry, there's an extensive river which should have lots of cattails on it. So, if I plan my route accordingly, should be able to get lots of food. How's the temperature? Minus 16. A single piece of coal laughs in the face of that minus 16. And I've got, what, 13 pieces of coal? Ah. Careful there, Mackenzie. Is that? Okay, it's a deer. You know what, I should have mapped it out while I was up there. I mean, I still can. Just for the sake of figuring out where I am. I mean, okay, this is where I'm a little unclear on the mapping out of it, but I should be in the southwest corner, right? So, like, I've only, like, made that winding river path once before. Let's just follow this path here. I want to make my way to the river. I think the river comes to a stop at the edge of the map. If I can find the end of the river there, then I can, you know, just follow the river, pick up cattail stalks as I go along. If I get too cold, start a fire somewhere, warm myself up with a piece of coal. You know, and rinse and repeat. Carry on to the end of the river. That's the plan.
My fingers feel numb.
Yeah, kind of cold. Also, if there's another cave around here, I think there might be another cave. I seem to recall. Oh, bunny. I seem to recall.
Freak.
Darn it. If I get this bunny, then I can multitask and like cook the bunny up while warming up.
I need to drop something.
Okay, I'm okay. There is a cave here, right? I seem to remember there being a cave around here. Like when I made this, yeah, there you go. Let's grab the mushrooms while we're here first. And hope a wolf doesn't come at me while I'm doing this. That'd be annoying. There you go. Each mushroom represents 50 calories. Well, 55 calories really, because of the 10% bonus. And this cave right here is perfect for starting up a fire, shelter from the wind and everything. Any more coal in here? No? That's fine. That's a purple book. This one's done with, right? And when I level up the fire starting skill again, I think the sticks, like burning the sticks, will be equivalent of what used to be burning the book chances. So
Fire's life out here.
first use of one of the pieces of coal. What's the temperature now? -9. That will slowly come up to above 0. And let us harvest out the meat from this. It's brain risk. That's a curious quirk in how that all operates. Anyway, while that's cooking, let's prepare these mushrooms.
Never been so hungry in my life.
Nom nom nom. Water? Why not? How's temperature looking now? +10? Cool. Oh, it's snowing out. Here's a kilogram of bunny meat. Excellent. And again, I don't want to be... for my plan of going up and down the river, I do not want to be carrying a bunny with me and like drawing wolf attention to me. So sadly, I'm gonna leave it behind here. And let's cook up some of these reishi mushrooms. And then prepare reishi mushrooms. Another 110 calories from that. Hey! Leveled up the cooking again! Yay! It's awesome. So now I get plus 15% calories from no calorie loss in smashing open cans. Hey, I can throw away my can opener then. Right? Cooking time's reduced by 10%? Like, that is what it means, right? I mean, I can throw away my can opener, I don't need it. It's a quarter kilo that I don't need to carry with me. It's awesome. I'm not gonna throw it away here though. I'm gonna... Maybe I should. I don't know. Here, I'll add that to my notes. Pleasant Valley Southwest Cave Bunny and Can Opener. In case it turns out I regret that or something. And speaking of which, cave, 2 bunnies. Hopefully I'll remember that I did leave a couple of bunnies behind there. Anyway, let's grab a torch and get moving. Because daylight's so wasted. This is birch, yeah. Take it with me. I think maple sapling's the one that I want, because that's the one that can be turned into a bow, but bow's no good without arrows, so the birch saplings, which can be turned into arrows. Let's collect a few of these. Wait, are these maple? These are maple, aren't they? Oh, there you go. Should I collect all of them? 0.3 kilos, what the hell? I just freed up inventory space from the can opener, so might as well. Yeah, and I'm not seeing a river, so I may have misrepresented / misremembered how this goes. I thought that the mouth of the river was around here, and then I could just follow it, like right from the mouth, and go along its entire length. Ah, crap. Just finished eating a whole bunny and my stomach's growling here. Darn it, I thought maybe once I came over this ridge, like, there, the river's gonna be right there. Okay, alright. What if? Climb up to the top of this hill here. Why do we have to go into the inventory to select it twice? That's a little odd. Some kind of weird oversight. Whatever. Come to think of it, somewhere in the southwest region is that tower thing, right? Like the radio tower that Astrid goes to when she hears, hey, okay. This wasn't even what I was looking for, but what the hell? be stuff here. Maybe some food. Is it worth keeping the torch going? The frig! Oh, frig. And the torch is almost out of time. Damn it, damn everything. Where's the way in? I don't know. Get another torch going. In case I need to throw a torch at a bear. I'm okay. Bear turns out to have not been that interested in me, I guess. Okay, yeah, the bear just buggered off somewhere, I don't know. Oh, maybe I'll... Might have been a mistake. Okay, whatever, just go inside. Let's warm up a bit.
Too cold to think.
So, like, I'm hoping there's food in here because, again, down to my last few pieces of cattail stalks. I didn't actually find the river, which you'd think it wouldn't be that hard to find, but I don't know. I just... I've tried this challenge a bunch of times, and, you know, like, most of the time didn't get that far.
What have we here?
55% condition. I'm just gonna leave them there, I think. I can tear them down into, 3%. How do those compare to my current boots?
I might have to drop some gear.
It's half a kilo more. They're a lot warmer. They slow me down more, though. Slightly more protection. They slow me down a lot more, really. I think I want to stick with the ones that I've got at the moment. Sewing kit. Another sewing kit. New sardines, okay, good. Can of peaches, excellent. Coffee. Okay, so yeah, it's worth coming up here. Can't see very well in here. I'd hoped to be able to see better. I mean, I let the torch burn out, so.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Dragon Bolt 2. I already got 2 toques. This is a little redundant. I think I might just leave this behind. Not sure why it's in the filing cabinet. It's under T for toque. Got a weird filing system. They file away hats. really had hoped to be able to see a little better in around here. Smash the chair for some extra wood if I feel like it. And I don't feel like it. I mean, I've got enough wood for the time being. Okay, should I get some sleep on here? Okay, how am I doing for food? I got these, let's eat these things up. The peaches are at 13%. I think it helps if I cook them. Cause I know, I've had meat go down to like 0%, and then I cooked it up and it was fine to eat. Is that something down there? What is that? Bench? No. So that little bit that I mapped out, yeah, I can't really see anything. The wind is picking up. Oh, darn it. Where are we in the day night? It's like, it's just past midday. Like, I don't want to be sleeping away the daylight hours. Maybe, you know, while I'm warming up, why don't I finish reading that, that cookbook? You know what? The heck? Let's finish this one off. Oh, there's still some daylight. There you go. How much does that advance the cooking skill? It's just a teensy bit. Just occurred to me, it might have been worth harvesting the bunnies just for the carcass harvesting practice. Since I'm so close to leveling that up. Oh well. Yeah, I'm uncomfortably tired at the moment. Maybe I will grab a couple hours sleep. I don't like sleeping daylight hours. Oh, whatever. I'm also at the point where I'm starting to feel burdened and stuff, so. And, you know, don't really want to go out into a blizzard, so. You know, what the hell? Let's just. I just sleep myself back up to full alertness. Go wander out into the night. Just trying to remember. Okay, I'm trying to remember where does the river go? I'm trying to remember the. Yeah, now that I think about it. Yeah, the path of the river. It's I think it goes like sorry. From your perspective, it would be this way. Like from the southeast to the northeast, and then northeast to the northwest. So I got it turned around and messed up in my head because I'm in the southwest corner. So I'm like as far away from the river as I can get. So yeah, so like I'm totally in the wrong place for my plan. Oops. Oh well. I should. Yeah. Okay. these cattail stalks. I don't like the sound of that wind howling and stuff. I don't like the idea of going out in the middle of the night either, but I think I might just have to do that. So yeah, I'm gonna want to cook this up before I eat it. I'm gonna cook up some coffee too, I guess. There was that. Oh yeah, saplings. I could have had these drying while I was lying here. Oops. Oh well. Do I want to leave them up here? Probably never going to be able to find my way up here again. 6 days. Whatever. Radio tower thing. Saplings. Maple and birch. Yeah, okay. I'm thinking of stepping out and cooking up the peaches and some coffee in that great. I can find my way out. I don't know. Is it better to just sit here and pass time? Maybe? Here, let's harvest a stick. I wonder if it's better to pass time until it isn't so blustery out there. Maybe I can just pass time by smashing something. Is there a crate or something? Oh, yeah, the chair. Let's drink water for doing that. Crap, we're up there. Can I smash with a hammer while it's dark? Yeah, it requires light to break down too. That's what I thought. Do I even need? I don't. Well, I only have 2 left. The rest is coal. Yeah. What the hell? Smash it. It takes 500 calories to smash it. How many calories do I have? 753. Is this terribly foolish? Like, it passes time, and then I can go out during daylight. I'm gonna go for it. Might regret this. And just finish these off. Is it more windy out now? I was hoping the wind would die down by the time I took the time to do that. I'm completely out of snacks now.
I need to find food.
Can I light up the torch? To start this, probably should have burned a book.
Turned out pretty well.
This would be a test of my ability to smash this open without the can opener. 0% was lost. Nice. And cook up some coffee. What's the temperature out here? Ooh, minus 13. Whoops. Let's throw coal on that. Silly me. I really hoped after spending 2 hours smashing that thing open there would be daylight. It's getting there. What's the state of my clothes? Does anything need patching up? I don't mind patching up these mittens. But I want to get my food situation a little more stable first, I think. How many torches that I got? It's sounding a little too windy to be try to change that chain torches now. More 50 calories? Hey, I thought I'm supposed to get extra calories from cooked things. Oh well. See, this is 115 calories instead of 100. Got 2 of those and 1 of those. And what the hell? Let's get one more. Let's get knock up the reishi mushrooms. Just to get a few more calories into me here. Before I start on my sojourn wherever I'm going. I don't even know which direction to go in. Shoot. I mean, I know I want to go north. I'm not sure which way is north from here. Whichever direction has a path, I guess. Is it that way? If this turns into a full-blown blizzard, I'm not going to be able to see where I already can't see anything, but then I'm going to really not going to be able to see anything. Let's get myself a couple more torches. Even if I can't actually use them at the moment. Well, I'll try using it. Let's see how long it lasts before it blows out. So, is this north? Oh hey, there's a... Okay, yeah, it blew out already. So I think I can attach a mountaineer rope to. I cannot see a bloody thing in any direction. Wow, okay. Let's see if I can find a path which doesn't lead to a bear, at least. I can avoid the bear, call that a win. I'm sure there's a safer path down. There's definitely a safer path down. Well, I mean, safer in terms of I won't fall and injure myself. But there's a bear over there. I don't want to go that way. I'm picking a direction which is not in the direction of the bear. Okay, fine. Stay in a crouch position. Go down slowly and safely. Fine, whatever. You're rapidly freezing as you're going slowly.
I can't feel my feet.
You klutz, Mackenzie. Like, even going slowly and carefully, still manages to fall and sprain his wrist. Should probably put a bandage on that. It's fine. Okay. So which direction is best to go in? Alright, so yeah, this is north. Judging by the presence of the path there. This will eventually get me to the, to the river. Let's take a look in these, signs of civilization. There's these structures here. Okay. How's the temperature in here? +6. Cool. I have a lot of fuel left in this lantern. Don't want to waste time here. Let's just search this as quickly as I can.
Could end up being useful.
A marine flare. Okay. Another source of being able to start up a fire. And there is this plank here. I can climb up there. I've tried going up there several times. Every time I go up there, there's nothing up there. That's it. Is that everything that's here? Okay.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
There's
Looks
never
like I
any,
made it through another night.
there's never anything inside this thing. I don't even know why I bother checking. Did I just see a buddy here a second ago? Because that might just hit the spot in terms of... Break his neck. Would you... I don't know if you can hear me hammering on the button which puts the stone away so he doesn't frickin' throw another frickin' stone at it instead of like grabbing it and just snap his neck like it's supposed to. But it's just this thing that the game does where it's like, oh, I can't do the animation for the next move until it finishes the animation from the previous move, and if he isn't finished doing the animation, pushing the button does nothing. And you know, there are other games where like it queues up moves, like if you what the? I was looking right at it. What the hell? What the hell? What the friggin' hell? I'm dying here. I'm freezing my buttons off while... Because it's not... Like, this aspect of the gameplay is so gosh darn finicky. It's so clumsy and unintuitive. It's just annoyingly designed. Are there any more stones around here? I thought I saw a second bunny around here. I don't know where he went. Because I'm in hypothermic range here. As the hypothermia was going, it's still low. But yeah, I'm still, you know, kind of slowly dying here. Would like to get the bunny so I don't... oh, that's interesting. What? What? What do you want from me, game? What? Did I not click on the right pixel? Did I not click on the right fraction of a pixel? What? What is this?
I need a horse.
Like, the hard part of this is hitting the bunny with the rock. I mean, that should be the hard part of it. Like, when I'm looking right at him, unconscious on the ground, that should not be the hard part. Like, finding the right pixel to frickin' click on. Because at that point, it doesn't... At that point, it doesn't feel like I'm battling the elements in a survival game. It feels like I'm battling the interface. You know, and no game should feel like you're battling the interface. It's where'd the bunny go? Is he gone? Did he run away for good? Do they do that? Do they run away for good in this? Like, I'm like burning up calories like crazy. I'm burning through my hit points like crazy because I'm freezing to death. Thought I saw him a second ago. I swear I saw movement. There he is. Listen to that. Hear me hammering the button for putting the thing away? See how long it took him to actually put it away? Whatever, let's get indoors. Get into the farmstead. bit. Cook up a bunny. Maybe I'll read all the notes all together at some point. Should probably cook up the bunny first. Let's harvest this thing. 1.2 kilos of meat.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Oh crap. Oh, this is not good. Do not like how low my hunger meter's gotten. Don't burn the birch bark. Stop that. Stop suggesting it. I probably should have
Come on.
taken out a smaller piece of bunny first so I can cook it up faster. Alright. Cook up bunny. Cook up bunny. Cook up something else. Mushrooms, why not? Get as many calories in me as I can. Let's throw the cedar in.
I can always use more food.
Let's cook up the peaches too. Like, it does give me credit for cooking when I cook them up, right? Maple syrup!
I'll take this food.
We'll just down a whole tub of maple syrup, why don't I? It'll just be bouncing off the walls from the sugar rush. Just occurred to me, I have not been paying attention to the time. I don't know how long I've been playing here. Has it been close to 3 hours yet? Okay, what do we got here? Eat it! Okay, feel a lot better about my food situation now. Let's smash a crate, why don't we? Smashy, smashy, always fun. Okay, that's kind of cool. Got my food meter almost all the way up. Oh yeah, there's there. All right, let's search this place. Any food in the fridge? Probably not.
Is it food or?
More maple syrup. Wow. That looked like it was low percentage. It's 2%. It's probably gonna give me food poisoning. Is it worth the risk eating it or drinking it, as the case may be? Look at all the stuff I get out from smashing that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. Free water, which I'm getting from the toilet tank at the back. Honest, that's where I'm getting the water. Okay, now here's another pixel hunt, because sometimes, aha, see?
Hope I can still eat this.
Like a granola bar just sitting on the ground there, or on the floor. Another cookbook. This game's been really big on the cookbooks. Like 4 than in one game. Okay, let's check the basement. Because in the basement, there should be a guaranteed pack of matches at least every time that I've played and you know, gotten Pleasant Valley, I found matches there.
That'll come in handy.
And a septic. I'm going to leave that behind because I've got the full advanced beard dressings for that purpose, and they weigh less. And here we go. Matches. Like it's so tiny there. It's very easy to miss. So what you really gotta hunt those pixels in this game. That pry bar so seldom actually gets you anything. Huh. Sometimes I'll find like a hacksaw or a heavy hammer here, but not this time. I was extra fortunate to find the ones they did then, I guess. Is it whetstone I see? Yes it is. Punishing.
That stuff will come in handy.
Another one of these. Quality tools. So better than the basic tools that I had before. Anything in the washer? Any clothes? Nope. Okay. How about the dryer? Socks. Wool socks. Nice.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah, well, deal with it, Mackenzie. You're finding good and useful and valuable stuff here. Extra matches, which I'll be able to turn to when the fire striker runs out, which it eventually will. Fire's still going. Do I want to do anything else with the fire? Can I cook up the maple syrup? Is that a thing I can do? Probably not. Books. Well, I didn't have the most extensive library, but okay. Ketchup chips. Maple syrup and ketchup chips. How very Canadian. Cloth that I got? I've got 9. I can break down these curtains, get ridiculous amounts of cloth if I decide I want it. Let's check upstairs. I mean, since there's like huge abundance of cloth in this location. Should probably just patch up everything as much as I possibly can. Maybe not as much as I possibly can, but you know, within reason. Anyway. I'm thinking I'm gonna risk drinking the maple syrup. If it makes me sick, then at least I can take the 10 hours to sleep it off, and while I'm in here and be okay. Like, I've got the antibiotics to deal with it. You know, it's 850 calories, so just, I don't want to pass that up. My inventory, like, oh, 40 kilos? Whoops. How did I hit 40 kilos? Just 4 liters of water. I mean, the bunny is, like, mostly harvested. I mean, the books probably took up a few kilos. Okay, anyway. Already check this, right? Yeah, okay. Check that. This. Okay, well, I think that means I've pretty thoroughly explored this. Daily chickens, right? Yeah, okay. I'm going through the layout in my mind. I've checked all 4 of the rooms on the upper floor. I've looked at all the things in the kitchen. Oh. Can of soda, nice. Every little bit helps. So at this point, I'm thinking... Is this thing burnt out? Yeah. And, yeah, so I'm carrying too much stuff. I'm gonna just pick a random cabinet and see what I can throw in here. Okay, first of all, there's too many of these. Don't be silly, tornadoes, come on. I'm collecting them, like, compulsively. I'm gonna want that marine flare here just in case. And then I'm gonna need everything just in case, and then everything else also just in case. Yeah, I didn't get the can. I didn't recover the can from smashing open the thing. That's a lot of sewing kits. That's about 31 sticks. When did they pile up that much? Oh, this is in great shape. I might just want to patch that up. Okay, so again, refuel that. I can repair it. It takes 30 minutes. Repairs 30%. I don't know what effect that has on its, effectiveness or anything. Maybe it produces more light. Maybe it makes it more efficient. I don't know. I actually don't know. But I had the option, so I figured, hey, why not? in there. Seriously, I've got 3 whetstones and I can't use any of them. Okay, let's put 2 of them in here. I mean, 6 torches is probably a little silly. 31 sticks is probably also kind of silly. Look at all these books. All right, let's patch some stuff up here. Also, drink a bit of water. Actually, no, don't drink water. Well, this is a 1/4 kilo. Yeah, drink this. Here you go. Clothing. Wear the extra socks. Excellent. So, I would like to repair up these mittens. And it failed. Well, try again. Hooray. Yeah, you know what? Repair up everything. It takes an hour? Ugh. Fine, get started. And it failed. So it just took 20 minutes for nothing. Oh, it just took another half an hour for nothing. There you go. I mean, I've got the calories to spare at the moment. I've got the time. I figure I might as well. This one's probably more worth spending the time on because it's not replaceable. Try that again. And that thing's broken, so I can ditch it. And suddenly crispy. Okay, how much cloth have I got? I'm down to my last piece of cloth. So let's tear a couple of these up. And let's head upstairs because I want to be next to the bed when it's time to lie down to sleep. I don't want to have to be stumbling around in the dark.
By snow, nothing to drink.
Yeah, so dramatic, Mackenzie. Anything else I want to patch up? I'm gonna let that decline a little bit more, I think, before I. No, that's. I mean, cured leather is so hard to come by, whereas the cloth is all over the place. So. And the rest of these are like over 80%. Well, except for this one. Keep everything over 80%. One last attempt. I think it's gonna get too dark after that. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's down to 1% now. This could be bad. No, or it could be perfectly fine. Go figure. Let's just fill up on these guys. And get ready for bed because it's dark. Bed is right there, but I can take a bit of time to tear up curtains first. Replace all the cloth that I just used up. Just be careful, pay close attention to which way I'm facing so I can find my way back to the bed again.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Let's just get all the cloth. Oh yeah, yeah. Seriously, how long has this recording been? Okay, it's been about 2 hours 20 minutes. Wonder if I should wrap it up. I'm kind of feeling it. I'm feeling like wrapping it up. Let's see, not quite. Oops. Max tiredness yet, so let's. I don't think there's enough light to do this. Oh, okay. Didn't think you'd be able to do that in the dark. Okay. Hey, carcass harvesting novice. What do I get out of that? 10% reduction in meat harvesting times. That's such a tiny, tiny bonus for the amount of time it takes to get to that point. Because like at the moment it's like 20 minutes at most for the meat harvesting time, and this brings it down to what? So that brings it down by 2 minutes. Oh well. Drop the gut and the rabbit pelt, and oh yeah, I should have add to my notes. Farmhouse, bunny pelt and gut guy. Tools. I should probably put fine tools. Charcoal. Sewing kits. What else did I put in there? I'm drawing a blank. Wasn't there something else I put in the cupboard down there? I can't remember. That's done enough. Okay. Still over 35 kilos. Like, what did I pick up recently that? Oh, it's. I mean, there's the books. Is that it? Is that what's weighing me down? Mm. Got 20 of these things. Yeah, I mean, 5 books is 2.5 kilos. Oh well. Anyway, uh-oh. Drink up. And then sleep. Sleep for 8 hours, then reassess how I am doing, and then decide how much to sleep more. Like up to full hit points. I was thinking earlier, oh no, I should have used the herbal tea so I could heal that up, but it's like, it's fine, he healed it up anyway. Here you go. Get yourself fully rested. And yeah, it's probably a good time. Probably a good time to wrap this up. Got myself a good collection of cloth. Oh, the cloth is also contributing to. Yeah, well, I'll figure that out next time. Yeah. Bit of a rocky start to this episode, but made some progress in terms of traveling, gone to the next region. Didn't really accumulate much in the way of like game-changing supplies or anything. I got the matches. Those make me feel a little better about the Fire Striker. I mean, it isn't exactly getting low. It's yeah, But yeah, there's yeah 2 tubs of syrup, which I just drank the whole things. Um, um, what am I trying to say here? Yeah, the food that I found here will help sustain me for a bit. I mean, it's certainly sustaining enough to get on with my plan of making my way to the mouth of the river and just trying to clear out all the cattails. Um, that's what I figure I'll do. I'll be able to start the next episode with daylight, so that'd be good. Yeah, managed to patch stuff up with the sewing kits, so should have some, get slightly warmer. Probably brought it up by a degree there. So that's cool. Plus the wool socks, those are nice. Yeah, probably check out the site of the plane crash. I'm thinking, yeah, present plan, gonna continue north, find the mouth of the river, which I was like way in the wrong place when I was looking for it before, but oh well. Yeah, just follow along the river, gathering cattail stalks until the place where there's a path leading up to where the plane crashes, and I'll search that area too. I don't expect to find food there, but there could be some clothing. Sometimes you find clothing in the luggage of the discarded luggage. Oh, excuse me. And then from there, head back south again, back to the river, follow the river, keep collecting cattail stalks, go all the way to the end, and then visit the community center and all those buildings there. Search all that, clear all that out. Once I'm satisfied with that, go north, and I guess I'll enter Timberwolf Mountain region and see if I can reach the summit. I mean, I've got the tools for it now. The main thing is I mean, I like bedroll for being able to sleep out in the field, so I can recover the stamina to make the climb, because there's lots of climbing that has to be done. And I've got matches, fire strikers. I can start fires. I've got lots of fuel for fires. I think I've got and most importantly, I've got the hacksaw, which I repaired up to full. I mean, it's probably not full anymore because I use it on those rabbits and deer, but should be able to, should be able to open up a bunch of the crates there and see what supplies I can get. That would be cool. Excuse me. Yeah, and after that, I don't know. After that, I'll assess what kind of resources I've got and make a plan from there. Yeah. So until next time.